Clumsy Shark here, back with another Rating Climb episode, where in this series, I'll be playing chess through different ELO ratings. You'll see my thought process during games, and hopefully learn something new. I'm playing against Mac, 19320 with the black pieces, and he opened with e4, so I decided to just go with the Scandinavian defense, because that's the opening I'm enjoying the most right now. He pushes the pawn, which this is the advanced Scandinavian defense, and whenever you see the advanced Scandinavian defense, you immediately want to play c5, in order to counteract d4, because if they play d4, then you could trade your pawns, which I don't end up doing here in this game, but my goal was just to kind of get a piece developed and continue adding a bit more pressure here. It develops his pieces. I decide to just get my bishop out so then I can potentially close my pawn structure up. Then decides to protect this pawn, which is a good move. So then I just decide to close up, just play simple chess. Decides to take. I can't immediately take back because the pawn is defended by the bishop, but that's no worries. We're gonna start developing our knight and get it to this square so we can add pressure here, which is kind of what I ended up doing. I think my opponent was probably worried of like, I don't know, like a knight here. I think this was just a waiting move if he didn't know what to do. So we're attacking this bishop. Decides to kick my other bishop out, which is fine, which part of my plan either way. I just decided to trade, takes back with the queen, and then I take back with my knight. Over here, I decide to capture with the knight with the bishop first, which is actually a mistake, because if you capture the bishop first here, they are forced to kind of recapture with the f pawn, and you capture here, and they have doubled pawns, which is not what your opponent would like. Yeah, recaptures with his queen. My original plan was to just develop this bishop and capture that free pawn, which I'm unable to do right now because the queen's kind of defended here. So I just decided to develop my bishop. This move kind of would haunt me later on, but develops his bishop with castle, both. And then I just decide to kind of get my rook active here, and also getting a second attacker potentially onto that pawn. Decides to develop a knight, then move the knight just so that we can get two attackers onto that pawn, even though there's a clear fork right here. I think I was too focused on that pawn that I just completely missed that. Decides to move his knight. My 900 ELO brain thought, oh yeah, me attack knight with pawn, and totally didn't realize, oh, the bishop is right here. So yeah, I just lost a pawn, which was always great. Then I decided to just, wow, move way late to just push the queen moves. Just take the pawn now, since it's not defended. Slide this bishop back, loading this beautiful battery onto this core h7 pawn, which would be checkmate. So we block it, decides to attack our bishop, kind of get the initiative again, move the bishop back. Here just decides to like attack. I move my queen here just to attack this undefended knight. And for some reason he just didn't see it, so free real estate, take that knight. Here I think he was just trying to just attack this bishop here. So what I did was just offer a queen trade, which he didn't accept. Then I just took another free pawn, bishop, and I decided to just take that bishop, which honestly was kind of weird. I don't know if my opponent here forgot that there was a knight here. Decides to attack my queen. I decided to be greedy and take another pawn, even though I completely overlooked the next move, queen b7, which attacks these two pieces, and I'm unable to like save one. I'm unable to save both of them, so I have to give one up, which is really good. So he makes up some material for that. So I don't know. I just decided to play my rook here. The best move in this position is actually knight c7. Just block the queen's attack onto this bishop. The rook protects the knight, and the rook's protected. So that is a very good move. I didn't do that move, so he just took a knight, won a knight. Then I just decided to load up a battery, moves his queen back. I decided to just move my king up, since like potentially we are going to get near an endgame and I want my king to be active. Moves this rook here, and I decided to just place this bishop here just to kind of restrict the rook's movement and also kind of offer a bit more protection to my rook, to my king. Here decides to just attack my queen and the rook, so I knew if there was going to be a rook trade incoming, which I gladly accepted. And now I'm up a bishop, which is amazing. He decides to push this pawn, which I'm fine with. Here, push his pawn. My idea with this battery was just to force a trade of queens, because either he saves his rook but gives up his queen, or he just trades queens, and I only have to do a rook trade, and I'm most likely going to win. But he didn't. He didn't go for the trade of queens, which I just gladly accepted the queen, and we got the win. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then consider dropping a like on it. And if you haven't already done so, be sure to smash that subscribe button for more exciting content. And I'll see you in the next one.